for a photographic exhibition. So I've got these boards that I bought, and they're just hollow on the inside, and what I'm doing is I'm just constructing, well, there's 4 boards, and I'm going to create sort of like photo collages. So I've done a little bit of Photoshop work with these photos that I've taken. Took this one of a girl that I made a video with in Norway, and if you can see it like that, originally it was like this, so I've added a couple of little elements to it, some drawing lines, and this one was at a desecrated grave that I found, and I don't know who this lady was, but that was just like a little portrait on her gravestone, which I really liked. So I sort of combined a couple of different images, so that's another one. That's one of my face, and added some lines in there. And this is sort of a bit of a collage, same as this one. This is one that I started, which I'm quite happy with, but decided I'm going to go over this image, just because I've already got one there, so I don't want to have a repeat. So I'm thinking about putting something else over the top of this one. And I've got quite a few different images to choose from. I've got this one which I could collage into it, which could be cool. And what else have I got? And I've also got this one too, which would look pretty cool. So anyway, so that's what I'm doing. I'm just manipulating images around until I get some nice compositions. So these are the finished works, and I'll zoom in just to show you. I'm quite happy with how they turn out, actually. So they're all just glued down to board, and I've just rusted the edges to give it just a nice effect. But yeah, no, they've turned out pretty good. Happy with the end result. So these are going in an exhibition called Click, and it runs for 2 weeks, and it's the first time I've ever entered into a photographic exhibition, but yeah, it's just nice to do some works that are a little bit out of the normal for me, but I love, and you know what, it's a great medium to work with, photography. So this is another work that I'm about to start. It's just been used to do my stencil spraying on there, so everything's quite random, but I've decided I want to turn it into a painting, and it's on board again like this. So I'm going to paint this side out, get rid of that Mona, and then build in a forest or something like that, and start to work in some imagery. So we'll see how we go. So I'm working on this composition, and what I've done is I've printed out some hearts, my design, onto some gold paper, and I just spray painted onto normal A4 paper, spray painted it, and then screen printed some of my heart designs, because I really like the idea of having just like ripped paper on here as well. So I'm going to also collage bits of photographs of my work on this, all on this side mostly. And so I'm going to build up some layers with cut paper, and then I'm going to do some painting around here, and probably put some gesso and do some drawing. And then for this area up here, I'm thinking of putting some nails around there and doing some string art, sort of taking it off in that direction, and the string art may even eventually come down and sort of form around part of the bear. But I thought I'd like to block that shape out, part of him in gold, also sort of gold there, sort of go into the blues, different coloured aquas and those type of blues, and see how we go. But no real idea. I just know I want to use a variety of different materials to create this work. golden curry. Okay. Wow.
My wife Jack is Jack that says that my mom. Are you Paul Sayer? My dad knew his wife, but my mom couldn't make it.
It's such a special occasion. Why?
What's the secret?
Oh, sorry. I don't indulge. Thank you.
Cool. Don't you? Andy, want to take my picture? I hear you're living in England, huh? I know. I would like to send you goodbye. We started this one as a pleasure. I get us a partner in New York. Larry Boone, girl. Thanks, special thanks, me. I would.
So now I've added pink, a nice pink tone to it, just to give it another contrast. So I'm quite happy with that. That's that tone of pink, which is good too. And I've also did some variation in the marks. And here's one of my custom bags that I'm designing. So I've basically spray painted this classic bag that I bought from a vintage store, and just put some different effects on it. So it's all sprayed and dried, so now I'm going to start to add some imagery onto it, and it'll become a part of the Grief collection of products that I'll be selling. So I'm really happy with the colours. I think they're really nice how they've turned out. I like the brightness of them. So yeah, so that's my bag. So I'm still working on this one here. So far I've just put the eye in there as such. But yeah, no, it's coming along, and I spray painted this little one. So now I'm going to paint that up as well. Other than that, have a great creative week. I hope you've been inspired by some of the things that I've shown you. I know I definitely get inspired by what you guys have to say, and also what you guys share as well. So I'm also on Instagram, so if you want to check out me on Instagram, you've just got to look up Grief. So it's like G_R_E_E_F, Grief. So check it out if you aren't following me on Instagram, because I kind of post pictures of artworks in progress and write little things and ideas, and that's about it. I'm going to shut up. So until next week, later.